Hi, Embers, it's me. Forged by Blackfire. Yeah, you know. No, you know. We're sitting here, partway through a project, because, well, my phone died while I was working on this video. So, we're finishing up a cure here, using some UV resin. Don't do this. That could give you a sunburn. And so what we're just doing a quick little video of my doodle with UV resin and experimenting with that some more. If you've been following my page, you will have seen that I made some really cute bat earrings a couple weeks ago, and I just adore them. I'm just gonna test. Okay. It's mostly hard, but it needs like a few more seconds. And I've just been working on this for a little bit. So working on this. I'm actually getting ready to make this into a pair of skeleton hand earrings. Using this UV resin, white or pearl resin dye, some of these light blue iridescent glitters that have like a green sheen to them at the right lighting. This is so hard to do one-handed. So I'm trying to cure this completely and then mix up the next batch of the white-ish resin. Because I want to actually show you the mixing process and we can do a full cure together. For this particular brand of UV resin, they recommend a 3 to 5 minute cure. So I cured it for about a minute in the video I just tried to film, but my phone died during. And you cannot see, but I am currently wearing a face mask. Not because I'm around anyone while I'm doing this, but because this stuff is stinky. I have said this before with regular resin. But I do believe that when working with any kind of resin, you should be wearing a respirator. And so you have to go out and get an N95 or anything to do this craft. Just the face mask like you would even just wear to the store ought to suffice for this. Alright, so I'm going to say, ooh, this is no longer warm to the touch, so I'm going to say that we're cured. Now with these, we want to make sure we pop or move, something like that. There we have a cute little skeleton hand. Yes, we got a little bit of flashing. That will be easily taken care of with some nail clippers. But this is exactly what I was hoping I would get. So let's do the actual pour process. So we have our mold. Now we have our resin. So I'm going to use the stir stick to encourage it a little bit. I want to start at the base of the hand, work up this way, Oh, I don't have enough. That's a-okay. Bit. Part of my problem here with the amount of resin that I poured or made is that I might have accidentally cured a little bit of it in the while I was working on the first hand. And just so everyone is aware, these glitters get everywhere super easy. So we're just going to do that. Make up an extra batch of resin. We're going to mixy. And this is going to help me finish out the mold. The best part is that to clean out this cup, I can just cure that resin and it will pop right out because it will not stick to the silicone. So I'm just going to pull that down into the nooks and crannies of the mold. Got to clean off the needle. I might have a little too much here, so what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of like level it off. Okay. And I got a nice big glop out of there, and if we poke at it a little bit, we'll get this little skin. And this is resin that was partially cured. We don't want that in our project. So I'm going to try to pull more of it back into the mold. It'll be okay if there's a little bit that is a little bit of flashing. That's fine. You can always get it off with proper tools. Put this little piece of snotty, slimy stuff right back in there. So now we're going to try this again. We have our hand. And we're going to cure for 3 minutes. Again, I want to strongly caution that if you are working with UV resin, wear a mask. I don't believe any of this is actually toxic, but you really don't want to be inhaling those fumes. Work well ventilated. I have an open window and a fan blowing. I don't have any animals in the room that I'm in. I don't have kids, so I don't have to worry about that, but I wouldn't do this around children either. What you can see is that that's solid already. Which is kind of cool that it cures so fast. But we do want to give it the maximum cure because we want it to be solid. We don't want any bend to it. I believe you can wash this off with a little warm water to get rid of a nice stickiness. Oh, that looks so cool. Like these could be used for hair barrettes. I know I'm going to put little hooks in here and turn them into earrings. So I am sitting at the 2-minute mark right now. I'd say 3 is the least possible amount of curing that you want to do. See, like this is warm to the touch. It's still kind of sticky. I'm going to quickly turn it over, cure this bottom bit a little bit. And then we're going to come back over to this side. You shouldn't have to do that. Most of these resins will just cure straight through. But you never know. You got to do what works best for you and the project you're working on. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to cure till the 12-minute mark, which is in 30 seconds. Then we'll pop this one out and take a look at it. I was really surprised at how easy this was. It's literally mix, pour, cure. Which means if you're trying to make projects really fast, this is super easy. It gives you ooh, even cuter. I know it's 2 right hands, but still, it'll make some cute earrings. This one is still a little wobbly, so what we can do is do a flash cure like this for maybe 30 seconds. It's not 30 seconds, but close enough. And now it's a little harder. So we'll set that off to the side. So I am very pleased with this. And then you can just pop all of this flashing excess resin off to clean it. Probably doesn't hurt to run it under some warm water. I'm gonna cure my excess so I can get it cleaned up. Because we're going to use this again. So I'm just going to do something like this. And we're going to peel all of this off. It kind of reminds me of like peeling dripped or wax strips off of stuff. And then I'm going to pause this video real quick. I'm going to go wash this off. Wash off my hands to get this these resin bits off of me. And I will be right back and we'll start the next project. And I'm back. Alright, clean bowl. New project. So, I will be the first to tell you that what I'm about to do is going to scare the crap out of me. Because I have yet to make dye that is completely functional and that I am proud of and wanting to show off to the world. So I think we're going to do a little bit of this. I want to do like a drop of this. And I think I want to use these little green guys for this dye. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna fill this up. Probably a little more than I need. That's fine. I'm always going to champion for making a little more than you need, just because you never know. So I'm going to take just a tiny bit. See, tiny bit. Ba-doop. There's that. Alright. I don't... Oh, what the hell. We'll put some of this glitter in too. Don't need a lot. Right, and let me guess. I need to cut this one open. Yes, I do need to cut it open. Oh, I have a nipper at the inside of this. So, get out of there, you piece of trash. There we go. Craft pliers. They work wonders. And then we're going to go dot, dot. Okay, I used an extra drip. But I think I'm going to need it. So we're going to mix. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. Kind of galaxy-like. I think I'm going to add a drop of white. So we're going to okay, so that was a bummer. So let's do it this way. So I need to make just a tiny bit more. And put my glitter pots back. I just threw them. So putting flour in here is out. It just won't work the way I want it to. So and oh shit, a little too light there, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh fuck. Now, again, this is not how I would always caution these be done. Making dice generally seems to go a little bit smoother when you are able to use a what do you call that thing? A syringe. To get this ratio right. Keep finding myself having to make more and more of the resin. That's fine. I can deal with that. And there we go. That's all I need. Thank you, honey. Alright, we're gonna cure this until the 27-minute mark, which I know seems like a really long video for you guys. And I promise this is worth it. So final thoughts and musings and on UV resin. It's fun. It's super super good for those who want instant gratification. I would definitely say this is some of the more fun stuff that I've done recently. And then with the dye, I'm making sure I'm just like giving each side a few seconds to cure. Do something like this. Actually, I'm going to cure this to the 28 mark, just to make sure it is 100% cured. Because I want to win. I want to win with these dyes. So if this works, I'm going to be buying a lot more of this UV resin, and I'll be making dye that way. I still like the regular resin. It definitely has a place in my heart, as it was the first kind of resin that I've ever played with. There we go. I'm also gonna harden the stick into the scrapped resin when I get a chance. Next, that way I can just pull it out and throw it away. Alright, just gonna give it about 20 more seconds. Say 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. The final thing I will do with you guys today is see if this worked. I really hope it did. Alright, got flashing, that's a good sign. Okay. Oh. There was a bubble. Well, aside from the hole and the fact that this is supposed to say 60 on it, I mean, it came out good for the most part. You can kind of see the 6. Alright. Well, I'm gonna let this be for today. I honestly think that any attempts and any progress I make is good progress. So I am just going to get this ready for another day and ready to use a syringe on when I have the chance to order some more. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I put videos out every Tuesday when I remember to make them. It's been a real pleasure. Remember to stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and wear a goddamn mask. And I will see you next week.